Hi, I'm Jessica and I'm with Nexus Youth and Family Services. This is one of our wellness workshops on healthy coping skills for stress. This wellness workshop explores coping skills that can help you manage stress and challenges. Learn more about how different strategies, including problem-focused and emotion-focused skills, can be most helpful. What is coping? Whether you've been dumped by your date or you've had a rough day at the office, having healthy coping skills can be the key to getting through tough times. Coping skills help you tolerate, minimize, and deal with stressful situations in your life. Coping skills are the tactics that people use to deal with a stressful situation. Managing your stress well can help you feel better physically and psychologically and impact your ability to perform at your best. Coping is a term used distinctively for conscious and voluntary mobilization of acts. Different from, say, a defense mechanism, that's more of a subconscious or unconscious adaptive response, both of which aim to reduce or tolerate stress. Coping is defined the way we handle our stress and our stressful situations, both internal and external situations. Not all coping skills are created equal. Sometimes it's tempting to engage in strategies that will give you quick relief, but they create a bigger problem for you down the road. These are called maladaptive coping skills. Maladaptive coping refers to coping strategies or behaviors that are ineffective, harmful, and counterproductive in dealing with stress. Some maladaptive coping skills are substance use, alcohol use, avoidance, and aggressive behaviors. Over time, this form of coping will cause many stress and anxiety, or even lead to addictions or other mental health conditions. It's important to establish healthy coping skills that will help you reduce your emotional distress or rid yourself of the stressful situations you're facing. Healthy coping. Examples of healthy coping skills include establishing and maintaining boundaries, practicing relaxation strategies such as deep breathing or meditation and mindfulness, getting regular physical activity, making a to-do list. Anything that can be helpful to benefit your life to help things go smoothly. For instance, self-care, taking time out of your day to give yourself 5-10 minutes to do something that truly brings you joy that's not going to harm your health or harm your mental health. That's considered a healthy coping skill. For example, if you take 5 minutes out of your day to sit and breathe, take a deep breath, calm your mind, and close your eyes, that is a healthy coping skill that you can do, and you can do it every day. What if you like exercising? What if you like going to the gym? That can be a healthy coping skill. When it turns into a non-healthy coping skill is when it starts creating you more stress than it does relaxation. So just being mindful of those boundaries. There are two main types of coping skills. One is problem-based, the other is emotion-based. Understanding how they differ can help you determine the best strategy for coping for you. Problem-based coping is helpful when you need to make a change in your situation, perhaps by removing the stressful thing from your life. For example, say you're in an unhealthy relationship and your anxiety and sadness might be resolved by ending that relationship, as opposed to soothing over your emotions. This is also a type of therapy called solution-focused, where you determine what solution you can do to relieve that stressful situation, hence solution-focused, problem-based. Another way is emotion-based. This is helpful when you need to take care of your feelings, when you either don't want to change your situation or when your circumstances are out of your control. For example, if you are grieving the loss of a loved one, it'd be important to take care of your feelings in a healthy way since you can't change those circumstances. Or maybe you're living in a situation in a home where that's the only place you can go. How can I change my circumstances? You can't. Therefore, you can change the way your emotions feel about the situation and how you maintain those versus actually changing the situation itself. Now, there are many ways you might decide to tackle a problem, head on, or eliminate the source of your stress. In some cases, that may mean changing your behavior or creating a plan that helps you know what action you're going to take. In other solutions, problem-focused coping may involve more drastic measures, like changing jobs, or ending a relationship, or maybe moving out of a house, or cutting off ties with a family member or a friend that's causing you high stress. Here are some examples of positive problem-focused coping skills. Ask for support from a friend or professional. Create a to-do list. Engage in problem solving. Establish healthy boundaries. Walk away and leave the situation that is causing you stress. Work on managing your time better. Something else you can do is decide what's most important. If the idea of walking away is more stressful than staying, then maybe there's a different type of coping skill that would work better for you than problem-based. Problem-based coping. I'm going to use the same example throughout the entire wellness workshop for a situation where you may be able to use these coping skills. So for this one, it's fear of public speaking, and you must present. So you've been invited to give a presentation in front of a large group. You were so flattered and surprised by the invitation that you automatically agreed to do it. But as the event approaches, your anxiety starts to skyrocket because you hate public speaking. From a problem-focused coping skill, you would decide to hire a public speaking coach. Have them help you learn how to write a good speech and how to deliver it confidently. You practice giving your speech in front of family and friends. That way you're well prepared when you step on stage. Whether you're feeling lonely, nervous, sad, or angry, emotion-focused coping skills can help you deal with your feelings in a healthy way. Healthy coping strategies may soothe you, temporarily distract you, or help you tolerate your distress. Sometimes it's helpful to face your emotions head on. For example, feeling sad after death of a loved one can help you honor your loss. So it would be important to use coping skills to help relieve some of your distress. Coping strategies shouldn't be about constantly distracting you from reality. Other times, coping skills may help you change your mood. If you've had a bad day at work, playing with your kids and watching a funny movie might cheer you up. Or, if you're angry about something someone said, a healthy coping strategy might help you calm down before you say something you might regret. For example, care for yourself. Do something that brings you happiness. Maybe it's painting your nails or doing your hair. Maybe it's drinking some tea or taking care of your body. Engage in a hobby. Do something you enjoy, like listening to music. Exercise. Maybe yoga. Go for a walk or take a hike. Or focus on a task, like cleaning your house, a closet, or a drawer. Cook a meal or have a garden and read a book. And practice mindfulness. List the things you feel grateful for. You can meditate in your happy place or look for pictures to remind you of people and places and things that bring you joy. Another option is using relaxation strategies. Playing with a pet, practicing breathing exercises, squeezing a stress ball, using a relaxation app, or enjoying some aromatherapy. Okay, time for that example. Emotion-based coping. You've been invited to give a presentation in front of a large group where you were so flattered and surprised by the invitation you automatically agreed. But you hate public speaking. How to come at it from an emotion-based coping. You tell yourself that you can do this. You practice relaxation exercises whenever you start to panic. And you remind yourself that even if you're nervous, no one is even likely to notice. And no one's going to know you make a mistake because no one knows what your speech said or what your presentation said but you. Now that we've gone over problem-based and emotion-based, let's talk about some resources. There is MindShift, which is an app that you can use. It has free content, including cognitive behavioral therapy strategies for addressing general worry, social anxiety, and panic. There's also Calm. Calm offers the use of expansive library of soothing bedtime stories, guided meditation, and soundscapes designed to help you fall asleep faster and to help you calm in those panic moments. Now, Very Well Mind has a great list of podcasts for multiple different types of situations. For example, Best Overall would be the Positive Psychology podcast. There's Best for Anxiety, Best for Time and Constraints, Best for Humor, or Best for Emotional Trauma. There's many more that you can find, but Very Well Mind has a really great list of podcasts that you can use. As always, thanks for watching and being here. This was just a quick little 10-minute video for you to see there are different ways to help you cope with your stress. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out, but as always, like, comment, subscribe, and share. We'll see you next time.